Ay, ka na pala tanong. Pag nalulog na po kayo, may malulog sa Kongreso, ang vegan po ay may heritage village na iniingatan. Ang Naga ay may katedral at seminaryong pinagmamalaki. Tayo mga Iposenyo, ano po ang naiumbag natin sa kasaysayan? At ano-ano mga konkretong paraan at mga batas ang inyong ipagtutupad para ingatan ang mga yaman ng kasaysayan ng bayan natin.
I'm a very graduate student. I've been a trial lawyer and a law professor for the last 2 years. I'm running for congressman. The question pertains to cultural heritage. Now, there are already laws pertaining to cultural heritage, and these laws intend to preserve, not destroy. Now, one clear example is now, when you say heritage, when you're talking of heritage, you're talking not only of existing generations from. Pinag-uusapan natin yan, pinangangalagaan para sa susunod na salinahin. Meron bang mga batas? Meron lang existing laws. There are even criminal laws. There are administrative laws pertaining to preservation of a particular matter which has a historical value. The moment you destroy it, the wound you are creating, the wound you have created to the towns, people of peoples, is irreparable, and no amount of money could ever put it back to where it was. What will remain as it. So far as I'm concerned, the moment I get elected as congressman, I will dwell heavily on cultural preservation issues so far as heritage is concerned. Before a bill becomes into law, there is a process, there is a procedure, and an investigation in of legislation has to be conducted. So what transpired in this town will never happen, not only throughout the Philippines, but through the entire Republic of the Philippines. It is a very bad example to our children. I would not stomach that. I will not permit that. The moment I assume as your congressman.
Dalawang kapatihan na yung sasagutin ay mula naman po sa kategorya ng again, agriculture and housing. Ako talaga siguro ng burning issue dito sa ating bayan yan. Question number 1 na agriculture and housing. Kung kayo po ay makakuha sa posisyon bilang congressman, ano ang isang proyekto o panukala ang unang-una po rin isusulong na magtutang-tulyon din sa problema natin sa mga pabahay na mga may kasalite na kapustalan?
Legislation again, the topic with respect to improvement of housing conditions. Makikita nyo maraming subdivisions dito sa bayan ng Ilos. May tip na 200. First thing we have to do, if I will be given that privilege, that opportunity, is to it whether they have complied with the standards set by the government now existing. Because as I see it, kulang sa standard na itinalakda ng ating batas ang paggawa ng bahay. Kaya yung bakal na dapat nabuhos ng mapal, pagdating sa actual implementation, minsan napakalipis. Nagkakaroon pa nga rin ng insidente. Bahipan lang ng hari, bahay na ba ito, nabubuwan. Pag tayo ng mga kongresista, natural supportahan natin ang mga batas. But the moment you support the bill, there has to be a legislative investigation. An investigation being made by Congress in aid of legislation to see what laws will be applicable insofar as housing development is concerned. If we're talking of existing conditions of housing here in Imus, especially low-cost housing. Low-cost housing here, sa kalitan natin mga Tagilimos, nagkaroon dito ng low-cost housing project. Malaki mga subdivisions na mayroong low-cost housing is not up to the standards required by government. Bago pa nila mabayang yung bahay na pinatayo nila, walang na nag-ibana. At ibana yung bahay, walang na yung bahay, may utang pa nagbabayad. Ito na yun, I will dwell on legislation to correct what already in this matter. Because Congress primarily pertains to law. If you're talking of executing or administration, then it will be another matter. Salamat po ulit sa tanungan para po sa ating mga Congress. At ang topic po na inyong nabili, ang ulit sabutan ay
Nakakangalay tayo, sir.
Little children. Pagkain natin ang mga bata na nasa lansangan. Katanungan po, may sabat po bang pondo ang ating mga ahensya katulad ng DSWD para sa social work na susitignan po natin ang paligid natin, marami po tayo mga bata sa ating bayan ang napapabayaan. So kayo po ay nasa Kongreso, ano po sa tingin niyo may tutulungin niyo para po masunan ang mga suliranin sa mga bata na napapabayaan? The question involves two questions. It's actually a compound question. The answer to the first question is whether DSWD has sufficient funds to implement all its program. Blatantly no. Example, street children, puhulihan ng DSWD. Saan ikukulong? Iba sinasama sa president. Iba, kasama sa isang kwarto, kasama ng mga babae na inulit or bigre. Kasama ng mga pulubi na inulit. Kasama mga street children. So basically what? My answer to the first question is no. DSWD has no sufficient funds. And right now it does not have any sufficient funds. The better question will probably be what legislation will be done. Congress has a specific power. A congressman and his representative has a specific power. Its lawmaking power is only a general power because Congress is composed of two parts. The upper house, or the Senate, and the lower house, or the House of the Representatives. Ang mga representante, yan ang lower house. Yan ang originate ang mga batas. What kind of laws? There is a specific power of Congress, which is the power of appropriation. Appropriation. That's why Congress is called, it is the first of government. I will support all legislation, increasing, not only increasing, increasing, growing the fund for DSWD. And not only that, for the salaries of school teachers, for education. I was reading this paper this morning. There's a small construction. Could be given normally in the bagay. Small contraption for the spindle. It's a very big contraption. Pwede mo ibigay sa grade 1. Actual maliit ng computer. Pwede mo nang ilagay doon. Programa, elementary, high school, college. Nakabad investment. Question na natin kukunin pondo. Meron din proposal. Because every day there are about 2 billion worth of text messages. Something properly. Reasonable taxes to get without increasing the amount of tax message, which is about 1 peso per text, without increasing. It would be done. If it would be given to every grade school or elementary school children, lahat po natin, hindi yung bumagastas tayo, billion textbook, notebook, every year goes to waste. Sometimes it's even inaccurate. The story that you learn. I would rather go for a small computer where it is good programming. And it costs only about $50. $50.
Maraming salamat po. Palakpakan din natin ang ating kapatid